Hey everybody, it's Teresa. Hope you're doing well today. Welcome back to my channel. We'll have a new cookie recipe, and this is currently my favorite cookie recipe. I've been playing a lot with cookie recipes, and I really like to bake cookies because you can bake only a few if you want to, and store the dough in the freezer or in the refrigerator and just bake them fresh whenever you want to. If you want to limit how many you have that day, that's what we usually do. But this is one that I just kind of threw together and the whole family went crazy for it, so I thought I would share it with you. I have all my ingredients measured out. It's going to be a quick video, and I hope you enjoy. I need to tell you that I have my oven preheating to 325 convection. If you don't use a convection oven, then preheat your oven to 350. I have 2 baking sheets lined with parchment paper. I have 2 sticks of butter in the bowl, and I am using salted organic butter today. I like salted butter in my cookies better than unsalted, and I even add a little salt to the flour. So I'm going to cream this. It should be really soft because it's been waiting on me. So it's pretty soft, so I'm just going to start. Let me turn off the mixer. And I have my spatula ready to scrape the bowl. In this bowl is a 3/4 cup of packed light brown sugar and 3/4 cup of granulated sugar, and I'm just going to pour this in. Okay, we're going to mix that. Actually, I'm going to cream this for a couple of minutes. I hope you can see. I apologize about the lighting. I'm going to cream this for a couple of minutes, and then I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. A couple of minutes. I'm going to scrape down the sides, and it looks pretty creamy. I'll show you. You want it to be pretty creamy like this. And then when I add my eggs, I like to cream it even more. So let's add 2 large eggs, and these are at room temperature. I'm going to mix these in. I'm going to cream these for a couple of minutes, and then I'll show you what it looks like. See that? It's pretty creamy. See that consistency? So now, this is when I like to add the vanilla extract. And I'm basically use the recipe off the back of the chocolate chip cookie bag. But I add 2 teaspoons of vanilla instead of 1. I really love the flavor of the vanilla with the little bit of salt. So I'm just going to mix that in really quickly. And it's really fluffy, which you don't have to beat it that much, but I know one thing, you definitely have to scrape the sides of the bowl a lot when you mix it on high, especially I noticed. And I made a mess today. And my thing. Okay, here's the cookie dough. I took it off the paddle attachment. I'm going to make sure I have it all mixed from the bottom. And it's a pretty thick dough. Looks good. I'm going to push this off to the side. That's how you do it. And here's my sheet pan. I'm trying to do it a way where you can see it well. And this is the scoop that I use, if you can see that. I think it's 2 tablespoons. I'm not sure. But I also have a smaller one that I like. I'll show it to you. This one makes a really good size cookie too. I like both of these. But I think I'm going to use this one today. And I like to make it level, like so. And it's kind of hard for it to come out sometimes. So what I'm going to do is scoop all these cookies out. I'll do 3 across and 4 down. And to be honest with you, I don't have an exact baking time. It's somewhere between 10 and 12 minutes, because what I do is in the middle of baking, I rotate my pans to make sure they cook evenly. But after I get them scooped, I'll show you before I put them in the oven. One pan. This is what they look like. And they're going to be just fine with this many on the pan. That's how I like to space them out. Oh, I also wanted to say, besides adding the nuts, you could also, my other favorite thing to add is the Heath toffee bits with the white chocolate, but I like the cranberry so it gives it a little tartness to all the sweetness. So I won't make you watch this part because it's, sometimes I get a little frustrated and I might see it. My oven's not too dirty, but I want to show you the racks, the levels I put them on. I put them on the middle and one lower. And then I'm going to set my timer for 7 minutes, and after 7 minutes, I'm going to rotate them. So we'll be back after they're done. This is, I just take the cookie dough and I put it in a container and I store it in the refrigerator. If the container will close, and then I keep it. This will keep for 4 or 5 days, or you could freeze it. You can freeze it too, but it's very good, and you can have fresh cookies whenever you want. And I don't want y'all to think that we eat cookies all the time. I have trouble eating during the day sometimes, and at night I get hungry, so sometimes I allow myself to eat a cookie or two at night. I know that's a bad time, but sometimes I just need a cookie, and it's got to be homemade. I baked them for 13 minutes. I probably should have gone 12. I want to show you. I like them. See, I like them. They're still warm. I don't bother putting them on a cooling rack, but I like them soft in the center and crispy on the edges, and I think they're going to be good. So my husband likes them crispy, so I baked these a little bit on the lower rack, which makes them crispier. But anyway, we'll do a taste test in a second.